Well, the sorry state of educational institutes and blatant political intervention stands exposed yet again. Now, Vice-Chancellor of Jadavpur University has resigned over ethical issues. But Souvik Bhattacharya's resignation needs to be seen in the context of violence which hit the university on the 18th of September. The Vice-Chancellor and other senior officials, including the Pro-Vice-Chancellor and the Registrar, were carried out for 51 hours by the university students. But the Vice-Chancellor cited personal reasons while quitting.
পুজো ছুটি শুরু হওয়ার আগেই অনারেবল চ্যান্সেলর মাননীয় আচার্য ওনার কাছে ওনার সঙ্গে দেখা করি এবং আমার পদত্যাগপত্র ওনার কাছে জমা দিয়েছিলাম। আমি ব্যক্তিগত এবং প্রফেশনাল আমার অ্যাজ এ টিচার, প্রফেসর, রিসার্চার সেই কারণ লিখেই আমি অব্যাহতি চেয়েছি, অনুরোধ করেছি।
Well, this in fact is the fifth resignation of senior academician in the state ever since Mamata Banerjee came to power. Professors from Burdwan, Vidyasagar and Gaud Banga universities have quit earlier after they were heckled by students' wing of the TMC. Well, Injit Kundu, my colleague, is joining us live on the Jadavpur Vice-Chancellor resigning and citing ethical reasons there. Campus violence and campus politics. We've seen enough of that in the last few years of Mamata Banerjee's rule. On the one hand, we see the Vice-Chancellor talk about ethical grounds on which he has resigned, but the real reason seems to be something else altogether.
Well, that's right, Ruchika. Every time we've spoken to several of these senior academicians, and it's not just Souvik Bhattacharya who resigned yesterday. There have been 4 top high-profile resignations in the past 2 years since the time the new government took office, and all have stated personal reasons. However, when you speak to people on the campus, several senior academicians, they'll clearly tell you that the personal reason is just an alibi to move out of the system. They are completely fed up with the system because of continuous political interference. We have seen several instances of high-handedness by political class, clashes that broke out within the campus, and the latest incident we can also remember, the Souvik Bhattacharya, who was appointed just a year back. So he has resigned within the year of his appointment as Vice-Chancellor, and he was garroted for over 50 hours last month in September by students demanding that 2 of the students who were castigated, who were punished for ragging, they had to be released and their punishment should be revoked. That was a demand that was made by students, organizations, and they had garroted the professor. So continuous political interference. The professor in fact went on record to say that it was difficult to maintain moral and ethical high ground, and something that he values and cherishes, and other professors too that we spoke to had similar complaints to make.
Well, a spate of resignations there. Will the Mamata Banerjee government take a good hard look at what's really ailing the education system in Bengal?